Hey, you guys, and welcome to the Unstoppable Women's Network. I am your host, Adila Dr. G. Whitaker, and I am thrilled to share this time and space with you today. So, if you're new to my channel, thank you and welcome to our channel. Go ahead and click that like button and subscribe to our channel so that you can stay up to date on all of our new postings when they come out. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back. All right, you guys. So today I want to talk a little bit about something that I've been thinking about and ruminating on over the course of this weekend, and that is the passing of the late and great Chadwick Boseman. So for many of us, his death took us by surprise. He kept his health concerns under wraps. We didn't know that he was, battling his own health concerns all while he's visiting other kids in the hospital who are battling cancer, while he's showing up as Black Panther. Wakanda Forever, love that series and cannot wait for the second one to come out. While he's, making public appearances, while he's showing up on other films, like while he's still standing firmly like in his purpose and fulfilling his passion, he was battling and overcoming his own health concerns. And I think that shows me specifically how dedicated he was to his vision, and how dedicated he was to leaving a lasting impression in his craft. I think that oftentimes when things happen to us, we can get bogged down on the fact that we're not feeling well, or things aren't going the way that we would like for them to, or we just kind of get stuck in the the emotional and mental piece of it all, and then sometimes that can derail us completely from from our passion and from our goals. But he didn't allow that to stifle him, and I'm just in awe and admiration at his resilience, right? So I talked a little bit about that in another video about the importance of resilience, and he showed exactly what that looked like. And even though he pushed on, we were able to witness some really great things through him. I know that most recently I've seen on social media all of the ways that he was able to show up. He did graduation speeches. He did, he showed up for children at the hospital who were battling cancer. He did a lot of activism. He's, did a lot of public speaking, and all of these things. He's promoting this lens of positivity, productivity, and encouraging people to find their passion and to continue to stand in your purpose, which is exactly what it is that I align myself with, is being purpose-driven, being on a purpose-driven journey to my level of being unstoppable. And that is what I want, for each of you as well, is to have your own level of unstoppableness, if you will, or unfuckwithableness. Just being able to say, here I am, take it or leave it, it's me, and just to leave that lasting carbon footprint, so to speak. And I think that he absolutely did that. Everything that I've seen or heard about him has been, of utmost praise and positivity, and just showing all of the great works that he was a part of. So, and remembering him and celebrating his life, I would like to, send out a love and condolences and positivity to his family and friends and those who knew him best, who are dealing and processing the loss that we have of him right now. I know this is a difficult time for everybody, because grief and loss is difficult, but I'm sending you all my love and my peace and positivity. So with that being said, I also thought about how it impacts, how his life mirrors me. And what I mean by that is, how am I allowing his life to teach me to also be purpose driven, and to, no matter what my circumstances or my situation is, to continue to push forward so that I can leave a lasting impression for my children, for my clients, for my family, for my friends, for people who interact and get to know me, so that so I can live on through their, through their memories of me in the most positive light that I can, you know what I mean? So with that, I think it's important to, think about what we do, like be intentional behind our day. So every day when I wake up, I think about, okay, what can I do today that will get me closer to my goal? How can I impact change today that will help me create lasting change tomorrow? Right? So there's very, very just like targeted questions that will get me to a more concrete response. And I think that if I model my life after this, I'll be able to develop the type of results and the type of mind frame that will get me to a place where I am leaving the lasting impression that I want. Because this is a man who was battling, his own form of cancer, and was able to see past his own situation and then go and be hope and motivation for another person. I aspire to have that level of capacity and compassion and empathy for another individual, where I can see past my own shit to help somebody else. Right? I think that's the ultimate level of being a change agent, is being able to like see past our own situation and be able to extend a hand and help somebody else. I also think that, there's a huge level there of like self-awareness, right? He was very aware of what he was and was not able to contribute. So I'm sure that, there were times where he had to say no to some things, and, probably didn't like that very much. But there were also times where he was able to show up the way he wanted to. And I think that we are forever grateful for that, because of his time management and self-advocacy and self-awareness, we were able to get Black Panther, and to my knowledge, they've already shot the second one. So we'll get a second Black Panther, which will show, which is a film that models to our young Black and brown boys and girls that they are powerful, they are, magical, that they can do any and everything that they set their minds to. And I just really appreciate him for being a part of that narrative that reaffirms that Black and brown boys and girls are worthy, right? So it warms my heart to know that he was a part of that mission. But it also makes me very saddened to know that he was taken from us way too soon, and I think that happens, too often to our Black and brown peoples, because they're here today and gone tomorrow, which brings me to my next point. So here today, gone tomorrow. Life is not promised for anybody. And so we think about, how are we impacting change today? So what are you doing that is going to pour into your today? Are you putting it off until tomorrow? Are you saying, I'll get to it eventually? I know with me, with everything that's going on with COVID-19, I have been procrastinating. If I can put something off tomorrow, I am putting it off, honey. I have been having to force myself to stick with my my to-do list, because it is so easy to want to sit down and like watch TV all day, or eat junk food, or like not exercise, which y'all can probably tell because I got these arms now, honey. These little chicken wings. I'm sorry, not chicken wings, these little drumsticks on my arms. But like, it has been so easy to just kind of like get into a slump, because we're home. There's like no mandate for time. And with me, being an entrepreneur and not having a real like expectation on time, I've just kind of been doing what I want. But some of the things that I've been thinking about with Chadwick's passing is that I have to seize my day. And so I've been trying to be more intentional with structuring my day in the beginning of my day. So you guys probably see my logo back there, the triangle, which represents balance, right? And so when I do my to-do list, I kind of flip the triangle and do my to-do list working down. So I look at like the big picture, like here, right? So the big picture, like what's the main objective for today. And then I kind of like work my way down into the triangle, and I try to have balance. So I have work, I have me, and I have my family. That's my balance. And so I add those 3 things into my triangle and do my to-do list based off of that level of balance. And that's what works for me. And that's what I encourage my clients to do. And it's been beneficial for them to have a focused list and to implement this level of balance in their lives so that it can be intentional with your day, so that you're continuing to make sure that you're making progress and that you're pouring into yourself, and that, we're staying focused on what your intentions are so that you can reach your goal. So I've been, trying to implement that more aggressively since, ruminating on his passing. Something else, I'm sorry, I keep scratching my arm. Something else that I've been doing is meditating a lot. So I do like a 2-minute meditation every day, not a long time, just enough time for me to spend time with myself and reflect on my day, reflect on my actions, reflect on interactions with other people, and see, what could I have done to make today better? How could I pour into myself and take care of myself? And to also just spend some time with me, appreciating all that I am. And so I do that little 2-minute meditation by myself. No one really knows that I do it. I just kind of, go off to a moment by myself. It could be like before I go to bed, while I'm brushing my teeth, what have you. And I just sit there and focus on my breathing. And that just really helps center me and ground me and help me regain focus back to the present, right? So these are things that I have been thinking about while, in mourning Mr. Chadwick Boseman, and just I wanted to share some of these thoughts with you guys to see, if it resonated with any of you. And I also want to leave you with a charge as I get ready to log off. So I charge each of you to reflect on yourself. Think about where you are, where you want to be, and what you can do today that can help you get there tomorrow. Tomorrow's not promised to any of us, and life is so precious, and we don't realize how precious it is until we're not here anymore, or until we lose someone close to us. So I want to charge each of you to seize your moment today and refocus on your passion so that you can stand firmly in your purpose and let your inner light shine and be unstoppable in everything that you do. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video from me. Like I said, if you have not done so already, go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and click that subscribe button so that you can stay in contact with us and keep getting updates on our latest videos. You can also follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Dr. D Effect. I'm also on LinkedIn, Adila Dr. D Whitaker. Go ahead and follow me and subscribe to all of my social media pages. And I thank you guys for sharing this time and moment with me. I'm sending you all positivity and productivity. And I love you guys. Be blessed, be well, be safe. It's your girl, Dr. D. Peace.